Zach here with Boosted Organics, and today we're talking about the carnivore diet. Yes, you heard that correct. I've been on the carnivore diet now. Today is day 8. Okay, so I'm on what's called a restrictive carnivore diet, and what that means is I'm only eating 5 things: beef, bacon, eggs, butter, and salt. That's it. Okay, and then my distilled water, what I intake as hydration is ionized water. It's hydrogen water. So you may have heard like Gary Brecka and or a few other people talking about that online. It's pretty popular, and apparently it's the best thing that you can put in your body as far as water is concerned. Okay, so that's how I drink my water, and I have this little glass ionizer bottle, and I just put my distilled water in there, click a button, and it ionizes it for 3 minutes, and then I drink that. So the only thing that I'm drinking is water, and I'm eating 5 foods. So typically when you're on the carnivore diet, it's not so restrictive. Like people eat cheese and dairy products and other types of meats and stuff like that. The reason I'm being so restrictive on myself as far as the carnivore diet is concerned is because I want to eliminate everything out of my diet for 30 days. I only want to eat these 5 things. Okay, it's not easy, trust me. This week has been really hard as far as cravings for carbs and sugar. I'm constantly telling my wife, "Oh, I need a snack. I need a snack. Give me a snack. Let me have a snack." And she's like, "Nope, I won't let you do it." And God bless her. I love her so much, and she's not gonna let me break. And beside every great man is a great woman. So I love her dearly for that, for supporting me and just being there. So anyways, let's get right into my macros and my calorie maintenance, my intake, my expenditure, all of those things. Like I said, today is day 8, and what I am doing here's my notes. I have 2 meals per day, all right? And this is pretty restrictive. I'm purposefully doing a calorie deficit versus a calorie surplus. Okay, excuse me. Now, for meal number 1, I have this right after I get home from the gym. The gym is about a 20-minute drive there and a 20-minute drive back. Okay, so I get up in the morning, and usually, I do a few things around the house and make sure my family's taken care of, and then I'll head off to the gym, get my workout in. And what I'm focused on at my workout is basically I'm just trying to tone up. I'm trying to lose body fat without sacrificing my muscle tissue. Okay, I'm not trying to break my muscles down. I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm not trying to do none of that right now. Okay, later on in this season, I will be. There's my dog Rip, if you can see him back there. Okay, so in the gym, I'm basically spending about 10 minutes stretching, getting, all stretched out. And then I will do 1 set of 12 reps on every muscle in my body, okay? Every body part, every muscle group, if you will, I'll do 1 set of 12 reps just to get the blood flowing, get those, calories moving around, and to get toned up, So anyway, like stretching and tonnage. So that's all I'm focused on in these 30 days, all right? So I'll go to the gym, do 1 set, do some stretches, and it usually takes me about 30 minutes to do the stretches and then to do my 1 set per muscle group, right? Now, once I'm done with that, I'll get on the treadmill and I'll run for like 15 minutes, nothing major. If I do any more than that right now, I'm gonna start breaking muscle tissue down, and I don't want that, right? You're gonna eat your body up because you're in a deficit. Don't do that. Just 30 to 45 minutes. Anyways, let's get into the macros, right? So meal number one, after I get home from the gym, I'm pretty exhausted because I'm fasted while I'm at the gym, okay? So by the time I get home, I've expended probably, just in the gym, probably about 400 calories is what I calculate. Nothing major, but that's a lot when you're fasted, okay? So meal number one is 6 slices of bacon, okay? Fry that up. And then in the bacon grease, I will cook 4 whole eggs. All right? And that is it. My wife will sprinkle some salt on there, and that's all that I have. And what this is, the eggs come out to about 300 calories total. Protein is at 24 grams, and fat is about 20 grams. Okay, as far as the bacon, that is about 270 calories. Protein is at 18 grams, and then fat is at 6. Okay, so the total for meal number one is 570 calories. Protein is 42 grams, and fats are 26 grams. All right, now I'll go through most of my day, and I will, do work around the house. I'll do mushroom operation stuff, and I'll be outside in the garden doing compost, whatever. I'll just do things that I need to do as far as work. And then an early evening meal. So anything after 4 or 5 o'clock, I've noticed I'm crashing in my energy. All right, and I'll get super tired. And one time I was falling asleep, well, multiple times really. I was falling asleep behind the wheel, driving me and my family home. And I got 2 babies in the car, my wife. I don't like that, falling asleep behind the wheel, okay? And so I kept going. And then 2 days ago, I was in the mushroom lab, and I was doing stuff, and I kind of stopped, and I got tired. My mind I couldn't really focus, and I was trying to think. And I woke up like 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, I woke up on my spawn rack. Like, what just happened? I literally just conked out, like in the middle of work, and falling asleep behind the wheel, falling asleep in my lab. I don't like that, so I cannot have that. So what I've done is I start my second meal earlier. So anywhere from 2 to 4 before my body starts crashing, I'll have that meal, and I'll sit back for 15, 20 minutes, let it digest a little bit, and then I'll get back to work for a couple more hours, and then and then I'll wind down for the night. So anyway, meal 2. So meal 1 is between like 9 and 10 in the morning, and then meal 2 is between 2 and 4 in the afternoon. And I have found in the last few days, I feel wonderful, so much better with doing it that way. I am not crashing in my energy levels or anything like that, so I'm just eating in a closer window. That's all that is. All right, so meal number 2, I'm having a half a pound of ground beef, okay? That's grass-fed, grass-finished. The butter, grass-fed, grass-finished butter. And it'll be 2 tablespoons of butter on top of that ground beef, half pound, all right? And then salt sprinkled on it. And that would be, the calories, 575. The protein is 38 grams. The fat is 45 grams for that. Now the eggs, I will have 2 whole eggs on the side of that ground beef and butter. And the calories for the the eggs is 150. and then protein is 12 grams, fat is 10 grams. The butter is about 100 grams of, the calories of the butter are about 100, and fat in the butter is about 11. So total for meal 2 is the calories are 828, the protein is 50 grams, and the fat is 65 grams, okay? So total daily calorie intake is about 1,400. My protein is at 92, and my fat is at 91, all right? So that's pretty much 50-50 right there. So that's where I want to have it. I don't want too much fat. I don't want too much protein. You want to keep it about 50-50 on this carnivore diet, right? If you're going this restrictive with it, that's where you want to keep it at, all right? So my daily calorie maintenance without working out is about 2,000 calories in a 24-hour period, my maintenance. So what that means is if I eat 2,000 calories, I'm not going to lose weight or gain weight. I'm just going to stay the same, all right? So I've calculated this over time, stepping on the scale and using the scale as a tool to tell me whether I'm losing weight or not. And I have found that over time, over the last few years, I've calculated about 1,900 to 2,000 calories is what my body needs to function without lifting weights, without doing cardio, none of that, okay? Now, when I add in cardio or weightlifting, my calorie maintenance goes up. It goes up to about 2,400 to 2,500, somewhere in there. It's really hard to calculate exactly, okay? No one can tell you exactly, like 100% accurate. So that's why I give a little bit of a window, because I'm no expert. I just put in the work and, the research and actually trial and error. So this is what I've found. I'm not claiming to be an expert on any of this stuff, although I do know a lot about it, all right? And I do have the experience. So my maintenance while working out is 2,400 to 2,500, all right? And if I'm only eating 2 meals and it's carnivore, right, it's 1,400 calories. So do the math on that, and that is 1,000 to 1,100 calorie deficit every single day. Now, I'm only working out 5 days a week. So those other 2 days, I'm letting my body rest, which is Saturday and Sunday. I'm in the gym Monday through Friday, all right? Saturday, I have the farmers markets. We go and sell mushrooms at the market, and that's basically an all-day deal. And so I don't work out then. And then Sunday, I'm serving in the church. So that's pretty much most of my day, doing all of that stuff, and then having family time and prayer and things like that. So typically, I don't do anything regarding fitness or like anything else outside gardening or mushroom work or anything, right? Sunday is, family and God day, and my Saturday is business, sales. So I'm in 1,000 calorie deficit every day. And on those days that I'm not eating or working out, rather, on the days that I'm not working out, let's see here. I didn't really even calculate that. But say I'm not expending that 400. So, I'm in like a 600 calorie deficit, which is still good. I'm still going to be losing body fat, right? So, in all of this being said, 2 meals a day, and they're only consisting of beef, bacon, eggs, salt, butter. That's it. And I'm doing this for 30 days. So what I have found in this first week is stepping on the scale every day. I'm going down a pound every day. So in 7 days of eating like this, I've lost 7 pounds. Now, that being said, it's not going to happen forever. okay? There's gonna be a time where my body hits a plateau and it gets used to what I'm doing, all right? And that's a good thing. But what I found over the years is my body acclimates and adjusts or adapts, whatever you want to call it. It's going to figure out what I'm doing, and it's going to adapt to it. So every 30 days is about when your body adapts to things. So you have about a 30-day window to go hard, all right? Now, after 30 days of doing this, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna add in different types of meats, and then I'm gonna allow myself to eat cheese and milk, okay? So cheese, milk, and other animal meats. Now, the term carnivore was, I believe it was coined by a podcast. I believe it was Joe Rogan. I forget the guy's name that was on there, but they were talking about it, and I believe this is where it came from. Don't quote me on it, but I think it was coined by a guy, and they were just talking about being animal-based. So this is an animal-based diet, like some other people like to eat plant-based diets, okay? Tried it, not really a fan of it, because I don't hold very much muscle on a plant-based diet. And my hormones go way down when I'm on plant-based, all right? So it does help you lose weight. And those of you out there that follow me that are plant-based, I'm not talking against you. I still love you. I just don't prefer it because I'm trying to build my frame. And at one time I was trying to be a bodybuilder, and I kind of gave up on that to do other things as far as my family and stuff like that. So I don't look like a bodybuilder anymore. Never really did. I was just cut, and I looked pretty good for where I was at. I was weighing in at like 190, 192, and you know, 6-pack abs, and I was doing it for myself, and I just found myself kind of like destroying my my health trying to get somewhere. And I started dabbling in drugs back then and stuff like that, and it just, that whole world, man, once you get into it, you realize that there's a lot of people destroying their health, and I'm all about health, and it wasn't for me. So I'm not speaking against bodybuilders. I love you guys too. My sister is a professional bodybuilder, and anyway, I love all of you guys, and God bless you for supporting the channel, and you know, just paying attention this long. If I can hold your attention this long, that's that means something. So the carnivore diet, guys, it was dubbed the carnivore diet by a couple of guys on a podcast. But what this diet really is an animal-based diet. Now, what I'm doing is a restricted animal-based diet, okay? So after 30 days, I'm gonna start adding a few more things in, and if it bothers me, like in my digestion, or I don't feel good, or whatever, I'm probably not gonna eat it anymore, and I'm just gonna keep it out of my diet for a while, okay? But I can tell you, besides the weight loss that has occurred, I've seen like really noticeable changes in my body as well, all right? Now, the tonnage in my muscles has come out like crazy. And you can't see me really right now, but like when I'm working out, you can really see the vascularity. You can really see the tone and the striations in my muscles, unlike a week ago when you couldn't really see that so much. All right, so the tone has came back, the vascularity has came back, and also the 7 pounds of weight loss in 1 week. And then the biggest change is my digestion, and my constipation went away. I used to have constipation pretty bad when I was eating a lot of plants, and just a bunch of other things, you know, mushrooms and plants, and I had really bad constipation, and it was kind of, I mean, I don't want to get into much detail, but it was horrific some days. And then I would take some supplements to counteract that. Then I would have diarrhea. So this is the main reason why I chose this diet, because I haven't done this diet before. I stayed away from it for a long time, and I was scared of it, but now I'm not. I'm actually a fan of it. And anyways, guys, big noticeable changes in my physique, my digestion, my constipation has went away. Some inflammation in my body has went away. I don't have headaches as often on this diet either. So overall, guys, it's good news all the way around. Okay, it just kind of sucks because I'm restricting myself so much. That's really the only thing that sucks, is my body's craving carbs and sugar. But you know, on a prep diet, it's gonna happen anyway. So some nice wind going on out here. Oh, by the way, this is my prayer tree. I come out here whenever I you know, do spiritual warfare, or whenever I pray and stuff like that. So we're just out here today, and I decided to set up at the prayer tree. So anyways, guys, thank you for supporting the channel. You can go follow us on all other platforms. That's mostly our short form content over there. And you can subscribe to the channel. You can hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I put this type of detailed information out. And I love you all. Thank you for the support. And you know, I hope you guys learned something. I hope this allows you to think outside the box and to do your own thing in this world, and not listen to everybody that don't actually know what they're talking about. Because there's people in this world that got experience and knowledge, and then there's other people that just regurgitate those people's experience and knowledge, and they tell you what they think is true or whatever, and usually it's for the most part wrong. Okay, so I hope I inspire you guys to think outside the box and do what God has called you to do, and just be healthy, you know. So that's why our slogan, Boosted Organics slogan, is get boosted, get healthy. So anyways, guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.